Hi, I'm Chris Jube, the owner of Monument Publishing. We released the first of 4 releases of the policy debate articles, cases, and briefs to prepare policy debaters for the coming year of competition. This is the August Addendum. This video specifically is made for the STOA Speech and Debate League, their resolution, and what the August Addendum has to offer you. Now, there's 3 ways to access the August Addendum. The first way is to buying it straight out. Go to monumentpublishing.com/current season, and you will see all of our downloads for the current season. They're $30 each. You can upgrade to a print edition if you'd like, but they are available at monumentpublishing.com/current season. The second way is if you own the Blue Book. The Blue Book actually gives you for free the first release of the year, and that's the August Addendum. You have a digital access code at the beginning of the book that allows you to get the digital copy of the August Addendum for free, so use that code when you purchase. It also is for the teacher's guide if you have the teacher's edition as well. The third way is if you're a Blue member. Now, Blue members have already received much of the content in the August Addendum already from their week-to-week releases that's been going on since the beginning of July. But they also receive an access code when we release the August Addendum. So Blue members get that also. So those are the 3 ways you can access what I'm going to show you now. So let's go ahead and go through the STOA edition for the Policy August Addendum. If you order the print copy, this actually comes with a title sheet with a barcode on it because that's what will be shipped to you. But the resolution for the STOA debaters is resolved: the United States federal government should substantially reform its agriculture and or food safety policy in the United States. Now, Vance Trefethen and I have separated the Blue Book, the August Addendum, as well as all the releases that we'll be coming out with, two separate parts. So agriculture and food safety policy. Those are the 2 parts that we wrote specific articles to, as well as cases toward, and that's what you can use or you can expect for all of our releases all year long, especially in the August Addendum. The first part that comes with your August Addendum is the history of the resolution. Okay, so and that's actually divided into 2 parts. Part 1 is the history of U.S. agricultural policy, and Part 2 is the history of food safety policies. And I'll scroll through that. It actually goes into articles on that. It references historical things as well as economical things, kind of the supply and demand, how government gets involved in agriculture policy, and the history of it all. Also unique to our August Addendum is that it comes with worksheets that ask you questions about the history of this. So there's some questions as well as an answer sheet for that in case you're involved in a class or in a club, or you just want to do it for your personal use to get to know the history of agriculture. There's also a history for food safety policies. It's kind of a free chapter. The other leagues don't have this, so because the resolution does specifically sift through the 2, so we don't synonymize the 2. We take them both seriously. So this goes through a history of food safety policy and how we've handled that, as well as a worksheet and answer key to go with that. Now, the second part of the entire August Addendum is the status quo. So there's a history to it, but then there's also how things are right now, and that's the status quo. So we have a status quo of U.S. agricultural policy as well as the status quo of U.S. food safety policy. And I'll just click through that. I really like these chapters. Vance wrote them all. I did the worksheets, and I'm just really impressed with how good quality of content this is. The next part are the spotlight case summaries. Now, we have 3 spotlight cases. They're the case for ending ethanol mandate, the case for restricting farm antibiotics, and the case for ending water subsidies. All 3 of those are resolutional to the topic, and there's a summary to each one of them. It's kind of sizing it up for you in a few paragraphs just to show you how Vance came up with these case ideas and how you can use them. You can use them in debate rounds. Okay, so here's the first one. Every single one of our cases comes with a table of contents that shows it. I'm just going to click through this kind of quickly just to give you an idea of how much content is coming to you. All of it comes with a table of contents as well as 2A evidence, the evidence that extends what's put out forth in the cases, and you can go ahead and use those in the 2A. The second affirmative constructive. That's kind of their job, is to know everything else that's beyond the case. Now, the negative briefs are also provided for these very cases, and those too come with table of contents. And this is everything against those cases that you would have. I'm going to go really quickly through these, and it goes through the entire document and shows you the negative arguments against the cases that are provided for you in the August addendum. Again, get your current season August addendum. I hope you utilize this to kick off your year, because eventually we're going to see you at nationals. You take care.